Loneliness is a topic that we have all encountered and have all suffered from. But this story is going to be about a friend of mine. Let's call him Matt. Matt is not a person you'd imagine as lonely. Matt is a person who has many close friends and a loving family, yet even with this, he still feels alone. But here's the thing about Matt. He's not really bothered by that. He's a person who will steer away from crowds, and he doesn't like being around a lot of people. And he also spends a lot of time in his own thoughts, usually over-reflecting on everything he does. He'll obsess over things that don't have to do with other people, and he'll keep secrets, especially about his emotions, even from himself, as they are all balled up inside to the point where he doesn't even know how he feels about them. When he reflects on himself, he'll think about how other people view him based on the physical actions he does, how he looks, and the things he says. When he refuses to think about his own emotions, he rarely thinks about his place in the world and what he's accomplished in his life so far, and how he truthfully might not be satisfied with all that. And as inevitably happens to most people who bottle their emotions, one day he couldn't do it anymore, and it all poured out, everything he had been holding in. But it sent him on a downward spiral until he realized that being the only person in his own story wasn't going to cut it anymore. So he had to reconnect with the people in his life. But that was easier said than done, as it was not as easy to talk to people the same way that he used to. It used to be so effortless. Now it just wasn't the same. That led him to give up, even with his own family. He would just lie in his room all day and not talk to anyone. But that took a toll on him, especially after he had his breakdown, so he realized that he would have to put more work in. Even if it wasn't easy for him, he made efforts to talk to the other people in his life and to embrace them. The human species is one that relies on one another to move forward. It relies on our support from each other and to be able to grow. And that's a trait that each and every one of us share. And whether you already have people in your life or you don't, it's important to find those around you and connect with them, because truly being on your own and alone will never be enough for anyone.